Hello IBHS, welcome to the July 18th weekly update. Kicking it right off, so the first thing is a reminder about timeliness for sessions. This should kind of go without saying, but we've had a lot of people arriving late for sessions recently. This is definitely problematic. It's establishes the wrong idea with the families. So we expect you to be on time for sessions. There's apps like Waze that help you with traffic and accidents and things like that, and can help you plan your drive and your leave time more effectively. So I highly recommend using that. If you're going to be late, you are required to notify the caregiver that you are running late, whether it's the daycare or the parents or whoever it might be. You must let them know as soon as you can. So not after you're already late, but when you know that you're going to be late. If you're having continued problems getting to sessions on time, please talk to your supervisor, because maybe there's something we can do to kind of remove some of those barriers, changing the schedule or talking to the family. But we really need to be consistently on time, because when we show up late frequently, that sets the precedent that it's okay to treat session time kind of in a laissez-faire kind of manner. So they're going to be more likely to cancel and be late for not only your sessions but the whole team's sessions. So please keep that in mind. And remember that your session times must be accurate. This is a legal matter, so if you arrived at 3:05 and you were supposed to be there at 3 and you put that you were there at 3, that can lead to discipline, to termination, to jail time, to fining, to exclusion from being able to bill any kind of MA service. So it's a really big deal. In the moment, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but it is a very big deal. So on client documentation, at all times, you must be accurate. All notes must be time-stamped. We mentioned this last week, but we're still seeing a lot of them come through with no timestamp. This is for individual and group services, and it's progress notes, case management notes, caregiver training, ISPT notes. Any of those notes must have that timestamp on them. Ice cream day is coming up, so particularly in the Lehigh Valley, we have an ice cream truck that is going around on Thursday, July 24th. So that's very exciting, and I included the times. The big ones, they're here at CDTRC at 1:15, and they're at Green Street at 12:45, but I also included the times for all the other locations as well, in case it's easier for you to get there. Outside locations, Honesdale, Bloomsburg, Berks, don't worry, you guys are not exempt from ice cream day. Please talk to your supervisor about when you guys will be having an ice cream celebration. So that's exciting too. Mini training is coming up next Friday already. So we're talking about punishment. This will be a 90-minute training available on Zoom, or you can watch the recording. And this is, part of that effort to create the 40 hours of RBT training, but it should be a really good refresher for all staff as well. And then I finally set a date for the IBHS Town Hall. I've been talking about this since maybe January. It's been a while, and Sky reminded me this week, so I've got it on the calendar. So it's going to be on Wednesday, August 6th, from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. It'll be on Zoom live, so if you have questions or you want to participate in the town hall, you would need to come to that live Zoom meeting, but we will also record it for those who can't attend but would like to kind of be a part of it. So check the email for that link, but that will be August 6th from 7 to 8. Code word this week is Hall of Fame, and you'll see at the end of this email is our current technician virtual wall of fame. ABA tip of the week this week is a quote from Brene Brown. Avoidance will make you feel less vulnerable in the short term, but it will never make you less afraid. So we talk about this frequently, but it bears constant repeating, is that we should avoid avoidance. It feels really good to escape and avoid in the moment, but it's a barrier to growth. And we need to do hard things, and we need to encourage our clients and their families to do hard things. And also just a shout out for the app Insight Timer, which is where I saw this quote. It's an amazing meditation app, primarily free. You can pay into it, but it's pretty much free. Shout outs this week. Lowry in Bethlehem for defending ABA and use of reinforcement after a parent asked us to stop using reinforcement. Shout out to Gina for always being available and on call to support us. Gina is wonderful. Shout out to the Sarah Smile Bethlehem Group Services program. I got to stop by a couple times this week, and you guys were knocking it out of the park. Everybody's happy, smiling, having fun, engaged. That's what I like to see, so keep it up. And we got a weekly win this week. I held a community session with Mom, not me in this case, and a client at the local library this week. Mom was so engaged, actively playing cops and robbers in the toy room with him, reading stories, etc. She shaped appropriate behaviors and redirected problem behaviors. It was so nice to witness. Love to hear that. So yeah, have a great weekend. Check out the email for the Technician of the Month Hall of Fame, and I'll see you next week.